Morning. This is Florida Plant Mama coming to you from Zone 9B. Zone 10A, Central Florida. I gotta remember that. It is a rainy, gloomy Friday morning. Look what I am coming out to. Armadillo hole. Always gotta deal with these armadillos and their holes. So I'm taking a look at the perimeter here. Today I've just got a couple of things that I want to do before, look at that, the rain comes back in. Another armadillo pal. They keep finding their way in here. I try and cover the hole, but it keeps coming back in, driving me nuts. It's trying to burrow underneath this garden area. I set the fencing in so there's a little bit of depth, but this little section here just doesn't go down as far as I'd like. So Mr. Armadillo keeps finding his way in here. And once they dig a hole, they kind of keep coming back to the same hole unless you really cover it up. Typically, I will put down a brick to block the area off completely, but I just haven't had a chance to get a brick. There's a few holes even out in the lawn area. Look, the mint has kind of escaped the main garden, which I don't mind. Okay, so taking a walk around the perimeter. There are the beautiful onions. Okay, got a little Tokyo Becana down beneath them. Funny, I thought I planted kale there, but I did not. We got the lead date here. She's naked. I cut back lemongrass. Look at that loquat tree. My daughter's looking forward to getting some loquats. You can see it's flowering there. Back to the plan at hand for this video. Ends up being a bigger compilation than I thought. But I did want to show you this before I get on with it. Yes, a rack of bananas. I'm happy, but I'm not. The reason why I'm not is because it's January. We're gonna get a freeze sooner or later. Bananas do not like the freezes. Bananas that have begun to fruit, in my experience, have not survived the freezes. The banana's growth just gets completely stunted. And these bananas keep getting confused, and they flower and bloom and grow bananas at the wrong time of year. Makes me nuts. And once a banana bears its fruit, the whole tree gets cut down. Oh no, 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 that's what I noticed. No, not now. Another one. Come on, bananas, get with the program. Why do you guys keep flowering at this time of year? It's so close to when it freezes. Last year, a couple years back, I really struggled to keep those bananas warm in the winter. I'm not doing it this year. It was a lot of work, and the bananas still didn't survive. So, I guess I'll be losing 2 racks of bananas again. All right, let's do what I came out here to do. Cabbages are looking lovely, except you can see the edges where I planted the little sisu to act as a trap crop. Oh, it did its job. Whatever's eating the stuff in there is nibbling on that stuff, on those sisus, like you wouldn't believe. All right, so what am I doing right now? I'm gonna be planting this elephant garden. I'm gonna be planting this elephant garlic, I just got it in the mail and I am excited. I've never planted elephant garlic before, and I have a lot of trouble planting garlic because it's Florida. Florida's hot. Garlic likes the period of cool, and while I do about 2 months of cold stratification, or have done 2 months of cold stratification of my garlics, and thus far the bulbs that have grown have been kind of tiny. I've been working on that this year and hoping that I can get them to do a little bit better. But these do much better in the Florida climate. They're more adjusted to warm weather. So I'm going to plant them and hope that I get a decent yield. So I've got that to do, and I guess whatever odds and ends I can get done before the rain comes. And I guess I'll take you along for the ride. So it is now raining a little bit, but I am going to push through the rain. A little rain never hurt nobody. And I am going to plant these garlics, these elephant garlics. Okay, so this is the garlic bed. This is why I'm adding additional garlics. This is actually an onion. This is a garlic, I believe. Look, now I'm confused over what is garlic and what is onion. But this is I believe there's a garlic, that's a garlic. This is a garlic. Little sprouts are coming up. I planted them all throughout here. And then on top of that, I've got some kohlrabi on the edges. And there's nasturtium in here. Kohlrabi, a couple of bok choy at the perimeter, just to fill out the bed a little bit. And I did plant a few extra onions. And in these little boxes, I planted a couple of sprigs of garlic that, they haven't come up very well. But they're there, and I'm going to nurture them. But I don't foresee this as being the huge garlic harvest that I was hoping for. So to mediate that lack of abundance, I'm going to go ahead and plant the elephant garlic. I dug a hole there, probably about 6 inches deep, and I am going to pop one of the elephant garlic in there, flat end down, sharp end up, pop it in the hole, and cover her up. And that's how you plant an elephant garden. Elephant garlic. I don't know why I keep saying elephant garden. I'm going to find space in here for the remainder of the 5 bulbs. And we'll watch as they grow, and we will harvest together if I'm lucky. Okay, to continue. I wanted to show you just a couple of flowers before I leave here, because in January things are blooming. Look at that. Tick seed, plumbago. You know, tithonia is popping up in here. Marigolds. I even got an echinacea that flowered. I missed that bloom for you guys. I'll try and do better next time catching those blooms. Look at the spinach. Yes, look at the spinach. Sisu. The Vigo bed that I constructed here is looking very nice. Purslane has seen better days. Calendula. Looks like it survived the transplant. And I even got some calendula seedlings popping up. Thyme plants. Big mama thyme plant. Looking good. All right. Look at these. Aren't they so adorable? Those are the little Thumbelina zinnias. I think they're so cute. Spinach. Oh, look at this spinach. I got spinach. Real spinach. Time to harvest these spinach leaves. I've had so much trouble growing spinach. Some of those I actually grew from seed. Yes, I did get some starts, but those I grew from seed. Look at what I found. Oh my gosh. Look at her. Isn't she pretty? I didn't think she was gonna bloom. I planted her in this little box here as a filler, and she is blooming. What kind of flower that is, I forget because I didn't label it, but I did grow it from seed. I believe it's either a dahlia or it is maybe a sweet William. I don't know. Look, bok choy gone to seed. I've got to pull those. Not today, not today. Look at this lovely, lonely pepper that I'm about to pick. It's a Jimmy Nardello. Isn't that pretty? Okay, and the kumquats. Little pops of orange. They're like little orange post-Christmas balls on the tree. And look at y'all, these grapes. I don't know what these grapes are doing. They do not know that it's January. I know the weather has been mild during the day. It drops to the 40s at night. But these grapes are not supposed to be here at this time of year. I'm gonna chop that bully grass, and I am going to bring my tail inside, take off my wet clothes. Oh, one more thing. That's chamomile. Okay. There's always going to be a one more thing. Oh, look, another mango. It's flowering. Flowering, flowering. Why do these things flower in January and give me palpitations? Because the weather. We have freezes here in Central Florida. Not many of them, but it only takes one. All right, let me get to cutting that mully grass and get out of these wet clothes because I did get caught in the rain. And I'll see you for the next one. Thanks for watching.